Battlestar Galactica.
Hey guys. It's like 1:30 in the middle of the day, and here I am in my pajamas. That used to be in gold, and I've had it so long that no, it's faded. But yes, yeah, no, I didn't sleep well. And I had a nap. I don't really know if it's really fixed me yet. I'm still pretty tired. But no more napping can be done. So let's jump on YouTube and tell you about Bears, Beets, and Battlestar Galactica. Cause hey, I've got the house to myself right now. It's nice and quiet. That's why I was trying to make the most of it and nap after sleeping so terribly and waking up grumpy. But yeah, if I can't nap, and it's also like my best chance to film something, we might as well film something, right? But yeah, no, I slept so badly. I've been having trouble with sleep the last few days, but last night was fucking terrible. And yeah. Oh, I'm a mess. I've been snapping at people, but then I noticed myself snapping at people, so I was like, oh, I better tell Facebook that I'm doing badly today, and people should just leave me the fuck alone. Until I'm hopefully less of a psycho. Anyway, let's talk bears. So, last live stream, I went to the bathroom, and instead of just going to the bathroom to do my business, I also straightened my hair. And when I came out, you guys were like, imagine if she came out in a bear costume. Or at least I think that's how the conversation went. It's been a while, and my tired memory is not so great. Anyway, bear costumes. Yes, I have been looking at them because maybe one of you guys would like to buy me a bear costume. Shut up, telephone, no one gives a shit. It was no one, of course. Anyway, back to the fucking bear costumes, and I'm sorry about the lighting, but I'm tired, that's why I'm sitting in the dark, because I just can't. Like, it was so noisy earlier as well, and I just... Oh, thank God it's quiet, because I was just not coping with the noise either today. Anyway, bear costumes. So, I've been looking up bear costumes, just in case one of you is crazy enough to buy me one, because yeah, I'll wear it, or maybe I'll switch up my Patreon a bit and make it a goal, and if enough people are crazy enough to sign up to my Patreon to get me a bear costume, hey, maybe I'll wear it too. My Patreon's a mess anyway, so maybe I should have some actual goals. When I set that up, I just wrote what some generic stuff, but we can change things up. Maybe we can even have those destructionism tiers. There won't be any extra prizes or whatever the fuck, but you can say that you're at this level. I don't know, I'm too tired. Bear costumes. So, the first bear costume we're gonna look at. This one! Realistic bear costume, adult suit, large grizzly fake fur, professional movie quality animals, bears, handmade by Tentacle Studio for almost $6,000. And the reason we're looking at this one, realistic bear, fun, but also $6,000. Maybe that's what I should have spent all my money on instead of my fancy pants computer, according to some of the nutcases who keep coming to my Alienware unboxing because they've got nothing better to do than complain about stuff that... I don't know why they feel the need to, and why they think price is the only consideration, and why they care about what I personally do with my money. But yeah, no, every now and then someone turns up to my Alienware unboxing and they're just like, oh my god, you privileged American. And I'm like, I'm not American, you fuckwit. No, true story, that was the most recent one, just getting upset because I'm an American or something. Like, dude, apart from my accent, I mean, I guess I can slip into an American accent if I've been watching a lot of American stuff, in the same way that I could slip British if I watch too much British stuff, but that hasn't really happened to me in a long time. I'm still like, hey, Aussie mate, fair dinkum, fucking go to the servo to Savo, and I don't know, I don't really do those things, but I understand what I'm talking about, don't I? Yeah, no, I don't fucking know. And in that video, the video's location is set to Sydney, and you can see that right under the video. But no, he comes straight to the comments to, get upset at me as an American. So, maybe I shouldn't have spent my $6,000 on a computer. Maybe I should have spent it on a bear costume. I think that would have been a better use of money, don't you? I don't know. I've got so much to say about those nutcases who come to my Alienware video because, like, it's always the same kind of crap. There's people who say nice things, but increasingly as people are less interested in the computer because I think it's not even available in America either now. So, yeah, less people are coming for genuine reasons. More people are coming just because they want to look at something they hate and complain about it. And I'm like, you know, maybe you guys should deal with your self-esteem issues, but hey, no, one day I'll make a video addressing more of those issues, but I'm just like, and this is one of the things that I'm just, like, grumpy about today. I've had too much social interaction across platforms, positive and negative, doesn't matter, it's all social crap, and I just don't have the energy for people right now. I'm fucking done. So, bear costume. The only problem with this bear costume, though, apart from the price, because, like, I'm not spending $6,000 in a bear costume just to entertain you guys. Maybe if I was one of those gigantic channels, that could be funny, but I'm not. I'm not even monetized, like, come on. But no, the thing about this bear costume that I don't like is the bear's face. Also, I think it's too big for me, but because, you know, they're like either for adult men, medium to extra large, or tall women. I am not a tall woman. I'm tiny. Anyway, yeah, no, I don't like the face. It just that $6,000 for that face. Faces are kind of important to me. Like when I'm drawing, if I get the eyes wrong, for example, like the whole character is ruined. It's just like, I can't anymore. But anyway, no, there's your realistic bear costume. Moving on though, let me show you a more realistic bear costume because I don't want you guys to be upset after I've just said I'll wear the bear costume and something Patreon, which I'll probably forget later because I'm so tired. Here's this one. Ta-da! Golden sexy bear costume. Now, ignoring that, like, you know, I don't really want to be all the sexy stuff, it's actually kind of close to things I wear already, so, like, yeah, I would wear that. It's only $120. Unfortunately, and that's Australian dollars, you know, back to the computer, people think I spent 6,000 US dollars on a computer. You guys fucking stupid. Like, apart from being Aussie, like the exchange rate was worse then. It's always crap, except for like there was like 1 year the Aussie dollar was worth more than the American dollar, and it was like, quick guys, buy everything from America because this may never happen to us again. Yeah, anyway, no, 120 Aussie dollars, and yeah, the main problem with that is they don't currently have it in small to medium size, which is what I am, and I think that's probably going to be the case until way after Halloween. But I'm not going to get that many people on Patreon between now and Halloween anyway, so we've got plenty of time to keep an eye on this costume and eventually buy it. I'll wear it. It's kind of cute. Like, I mean, I already do cat ears. All it's really doing is like, it's not really goth or anything, but I'm practically a cat, why not be a bear? Probably the main reason they have so much cat stuff is just because it's easier to find cat stuff. You know, what if I want to be a puppy? It's really hard to find puppy ears, but everywhere has cat ears. I don't understand it, so I'm stuck being a cat. I guess my personality is is a little bit more like a cat, but, you know, like, what if I want to be a different animal? I don't always want to be a cat, so maybe I'll be a bear, and we can get this bear costume. It probably will feel cheaper than it looks. Like, I mean, it looks pretty nice, but it's a costume, so costumes do tend to feel a bit like, nah. But I would just wear that out on the street for fun, you know? The skirt is a little bit higher than I'd want it to be, but I can wear leggings maybe, and I could be a bear. So that's me telling you guys about bears. Now as for Beets, here's something I filmed earlier in the week when I wasn't as tired, so we'll just slot that in here. Check it out, guys. Here's my beetroot. In the garden. Oh my god, it's growing a flower. If it can focus on it. Yeah, no. Beetroot, growing a flower. Taking its time, but it's getting there. Holy shit, look how much taller it is than the other one. And we can't get the lighting right because, you know, cameras aren't as smart as the human eye. But hey, one of these days I'll finish that video about all this chaos. Oh, but until then, here's beetroot and beetroot flour. And then I have an update, so after I finish filming this, I'll slot something else in here. Yeah, so the beetroot flour's kind of fallen over, and it's like it's trying to escape. I can turn up them. Yeah, look, it's sort of like popping out of the ground. And is it gonna survive? I don't know. And then this one next to it is also like trying to escape. So Mum's like, how about we dig them up and, you know, have some beetroot soup or something? And I'm like, okay, maybe. I don't know. Oh, that one's also popping out, but I don't know if I can get in close enough. Can you see it? There he is. Are they all popping out? I don't know. What causes a beetroot to try and escape? You can see the top of that one there. That one's a little bit wiggly and wonky. But anyway, no, beetroot flour's fallen over. And, will we still get the flowers? I might have to stake it. Yeah, anyway, so, beetroots and stuff. Yay! Also, I'm just sort of like realizing I had a dream about, I think, making a video on my phone and not checking the... No, maybe it was a dream about making a video on my webcam, because that one has shitty sound too. It only sounds good because I put the H4n on, but no, I think I had a dream about making a video with crappy sound and not checking it first, and then when I was like editing it or uploading it for you guys, it was all shit. And I was like, great, what have I done? But no, it was just a dream, and so that's a thing, innit? Oh, I was filming you, come back. Hope you come back, I was filming you. What are you doing? Come back, dog. Oh man, and like, I think I did have dreams last night, and maybe I slept more than I thought. But, oh, the barbecue's moved. Hello. Hello, things. Yeah, no, I think I did dream, but the kinds of dreams that I get confused as memories until later in the day, and then I remember that they didn't actually happen. But all this stuff has actually happened, and that's kind of horrible. What am I gonna do? I have too many plants. Like, I can't deal with it, guys. So that's beets, or beetroots. Are beetroots the same thing as beets? I don't know if that and blah blah, but hey, I have too many plants, and I still haven't, more than a year's worth of updates, and I still need to film another update because there's more stuff going on. Oh my god, what have I got myself into? There's too many plants. Like, I've already got the bonsai going, and now I've got all these food plants, and like, I don't even like beetroot. We already ate some, and I don't like it. Mum said it was sweet and it was nice, and to me it was kind of just like meh. Anyway, moving on to Battlestar Galactica. Oh, and did you like my beats? Because that's a different sort of beat, isn't it? I was being punny. Anyway, Battlestar Galactica. So I watched that a while back. I don't really remember things towards the end because, like, the story writing, the first season was amazing, and then it was like, so I struggled to watch the last maybe 2 seasons, or I don't know, and so I would have it playing, and meanwhile I'd be doing something else at the same time. I don't even remember what, because how long ago would that have been? I don't know, maybe I would have been playing some kind of game, like, maybe not Neopets, it would have been on my old computer, so maybe I would have been playing Solitaire off to the side, or maybe I would have been doing some artsy crap, or fuck knows, but, yeah. But no, so what got me interested in Battlestar Galactica? Because, like, space kind of things, yeah, I mean, like, I watch Doctor Who a bit and stuff, but I'm not really, like, specifically focused on space, so it's not something that it would occur to me to watch. But while I was living with my ex, he used to watch a lot of stuff, and I walked in on one of those scenes where that guy is talking to the Cylon in his head, and everyone, like, no one else can see her, so he's like heaps crazy and all that. And that's my appeal, right? For me, that fits into my like split personality, duality, internal conflict, general insanity, whatever kind of theme. Also, like, once you sit down and watch it, questions about who is and who isn't a Cylon. What if I could be a Cylon? Oh my god, so tortured inside. Things like that. Kind of, yeah, that stuff fits. So, of course, if there's. I don't know, it got sort of weird towards the end because then they kind of know who they are and. I don't know, the writing. And the worst thing about the series is, like, you have some great characters who just make some of the dumbest decisions. And I'm like, if you're trying to write a story, I know you need to put conflict in there so that something's happening all the time. But achieving that by making them do stupid things all the time is just infuriating. Like, I just sit there going like, why would you do that? Like, you're obviously overreacting or you're misjudging the situation. Like, it's so fucking obvious. It's a bit like when you're watching a fucking horror movie and they go back into the house where all the shit's happening. It's like, no, you should stay away. Like, have you never, in your world, like, I know you're in horror movie world, but in your world, do you not have horror movies? Have you never seen a horror movie? Do you not know how this is going to end if you go back into that house? Like, come on, guys. I mean, I know in some horror movies things aren't necessarily tied to a house, but it's like that type of terrible decision. Oh, instead of running away from the scary noise, I'm gonna go and investigate it, and then like, and then when you already know shit's going down, oh no, we're just gonna like be stupid and get ourselves killed, aren't we? It's that kind of level of frustrating where characters do obviously stupid stuff, and it's just like. Is this how we're going to bring conflict to the thing, like a complication to the plot that needs to be resolved? I just, no. Yeah, and I don't know. The first season was just a lot better. I think a lot of TV shows do really well in the first season because they have like a solid idea. And then as things go on, they've used up most of their ideas, but it's popular enough that they've been given more money to make another series, so they have to keep going somehow, don't they? And it doesn't always go well. Like Dexter had its blips. I'm excited that Dexter's coming back though. I may have to buy the 8th DVD just so that I don't have a hole in my collection if the new one goes well. I don't even know where I'm gonna watch it though because what channel will it be on in Australia or what streaming service? I don't know. But hey, we'll figure that out when it happens, won't we? And I hope they do have a good idea. They said they're gonna do it only because they came up with an interesting idea. And so I'm like, yes, well, it didn't exactly end great. So here's hoping they do have a good idea. Anyway, but that's Dexter, not Battlestar Galactica. But no, there's some fun stuff and. I guess kind of make me want to play Free Space again, but we're all too tired for that, aren't we? So that I think covers my Bears, Beets, and Battlestar Galactica with a little bit of rambling about how fucking tired I am, and I don't even remember how much I've said about how tired I am, but yeah, no, and tired of comments on the internet. I've gotten into too many, like, YouTube back and forths and talking to people on Facebook and it just getting all out of hand. And like I've tried to keep up, but I'm not a social person, and sometimes it can be easier online, but I can still get to that sort of level of no, I've had too much people for 1 week. But yeah, I don't know why I slept so badly. I did go to bed pretty late, but then even when I've gone to bed early, and I think maybe it's because the weather's changing a bit, like, we're heading into warmer weather, even though I changed to like more summery pajamas, with like, short sleeves and stuff, yeah, I just like my temperature's a lot of whack. But on the other hand, when I don't sleep well, I notice that my temperature gets a little bit out of whack. And the headaches and all that. What causes what though? And then, yeah, with family noise, anytime I have to get up and close doors because they've left them open and noise is coming through, there's a risk that when I come back to bed, my heart rate will be all over the place and my body temperature will be all over the place, and it's just like, oh, I feel gross. But yeah, no, it's difficult because my family situation isn't the same as other people's. Like, yeah, we're financially sound, but disabled brother, that's a challenge, and blah blah blah. But anyway, I got the house to myself for at least another hour, so maybe I can just sort of relax a little bit and I'm just so I fucking can't today, so that's where I'm at. But yeah, I guess the most pressing thing is that bear costume. I will wear it. Some of you probably don't believe me, but like I've got Pikachu and dragon onesies. I used to wear them, and this at least looks a little bit more practical. Like you could go to the toilet reasonably easy, so you could actually go places, and because it's not just like a big pajama thing, it's not gonna be like hard to figure out what weather to wear it in. The one thing that will be tricky though is like some of it's fluffy, but it's also like short sleeve, short skirt. Fluffy to me makes me think it'd be warm to wear, like a little bit too hot. But, and then, like I don't know what it's made out of, but there's like some kind of shiny material, and to me shiny material feels like, it hugs your skin a little bit too much, and then when you sweat it doesn't really get rid of the sweat properly. So like maybe you don't want to wear it in the middle of summer, but because you're so exposed, you probably don't want to wear it in the middle of winter either. So hey, but I would wear it, Oh, which one of you found this for me? I don't even remember. Yeah, it's just like, wow, the things you can find online. It also turns out it comes in a few other colors, but I think this color's the nicest, and it's, oh man, can you imagine? Anyway, that's all I've got, guys. I'm gonna just try not to be such a grump. I'll have something to eat and maybe I'll feel better after that. And, yeah. I'm tired of dealing with people's comments, but I guess that's the problem with, being online. Not all of it's been on my channel. So I'm sort of like, maybe I shouldn't comment on things, but hey, I didn't expect anyone to reply to my stuff. And then people reply stuff without thinking, and it's like, oh my god, grow a brain, for fuck's sake. Shut your mouth today!